Hey guys, what's good? It's your man Harrison back again with another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how your boy was able to rinse out GU and gain a crazy amount of percentage on the account. Alright, my wife's in the car too, so she's looking super hot, looking super awesome as well. So we're just chilling in the car. Even the car, we're roasting in the car. We are roasting in this car. I'm turning shades darker in this car right now because of this heat. It's just crazy how during self-isolation, the sun's out and it's been like the best weather we've ever had in the UK for the longest of times, man. The best consistent hot weather we've had in the UK for the longest of time. So guys, yeah, this is what we're doing right now. The kids are inside, they were making so much noise. So this was how your boy was able to catch GU. I was able to get a crazy amount of growth on the account. So guys, we have truly been blessed. Forex is really changing our lives, man. We're able to work from home. We're able to do what we want to do, see the kids grow up as well. And you know, just let's pour into the family as much as possible as well. So family, Forex has been blessing me. Hopefully it can bless you guys too. But anyway guys, let's get straight into the video. This is GBPUSD. As you guys can see, your boy done rinsed out this pair. Got the whole team involved as well. We done rinsed out this pair as well. So guys, I'm going to show you guys how patience pays, right? Patience in the Forex will pay you a lot of money. It will pay you tons of money if you're patient in these markets. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about right here, okay? So first of all, this is GBPUSD, as you can see. So yes, you can see where I sold it. I sold GBPUSD from down here, gained a 9% here. And I also bought GBPUSD here, gained 9% of that too, right? So guys, I'm going to show you why I was in this trade right here. First of all, yeah, I'm gonna show you why I was in this trade and that trade right here. So first of all, I always start off my bias with the DXY. A lot of people that I mentor, they know that now. The DXY is basically where I start off from, you know, most of the days, right? Let's just go to the 15. It doesn't really matter. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Cool. So now, family, check this out, yeah? So the DXY was sitting here, okay? So let's delete all the stuff for now. Delete that. So also delete this as well. So first of all, family, so we can see that the DXY was here. It was early in the morning, roughly about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we saw that the DXY had pushed to the zone. So this was the zone that I wanted to be broken and retested before jumping in for the buys on EURUSD and GBPUSD, right? So guys, so we waited for the longest of times, and eventually it came down and it shot straight to the zone, yeah? So now check this out. I don't just take it like that. Okay, cool, it's shot straight to the zone, it's broken here. Okay, cool. Some people that jumped in here for the DXY or jumped in here for buys on the XXX pairs, right? But I said to my team, like, wait, hold on guys, chill, relax, you know why? Because check this out, look at this right here. You see this strong bearish candle right here, yeah? More needs to be traded up in this joint. More needs to be traded in here. So it's, as you can see, check this out. Look, there's lots of buying and selling action in here. There's lots of buying and selling action in here. And this one candlestick, look, all sells. You see it? So I know they need to come back up and even all of that out. So this is where, when price broke down here, I knew it was a false break. It was just a big institution trying to take your money again, right? Thinking that it was going to break and come all the way back down here. Yeah. So this was where I entered my first sell for GBPUSD. The moment I saw price lingering down here, this is where I went in for my sell on GBPUSD because I knew that the DXY was going to come back up and start pushing back up to try and clean up all of this, right? This little sell action candle right here. So now let's go to GBPUSD. So boom, let's go, GBPUSD. So this is where I went in for the first sell, as you can see down here. So this is that strong bullish candle, okay? So on the DXY was a strong bearish candle. It pushed straight up. I knew it was just a false break. Jumped in for a sell right here at those highs, right there, boom. Shorted it down for 9%. You can see that this is a 1 to 3 R to R. You can see, so where it says 1 to 3 here. So you can see that right here, boom. 1 to 3, right? 1 to 3 right there. So it's the 1 to 3 R to R. So that was a 9% increase in the count. So I was risk 3% per trade. So 3 times 3 is 9. That's where I gained my first 9% on the trade, right? So don't forget, I knew it was only temporary. Now let's talk about this trade down here, yeah? So now for this trade down here, this is what I did. I waited for price to come back because obviously the DXY kept on pushing up. So the pound kept on dropping, right? I didn't catch this drop. But then once price beat this low and sweat that liquidity beneath that low, you know, beat that low as well, sweat that money as well, I knew that the pound wanted to rise again, right? So this is where I jumped in for another trade for a buy, which was another 9% on the account, which is another, so altogether that was 80% on the account. And just to show you on the DXY what I was talking about. So when price pushed up here and started coming back down, this was that GBP buy. You know, that move down here on the DXY was the GBP buy. And so that was a 9% increase on the count as well. That was a 9% increase on the count. So let's quickly go back to GBPUSD. I know I'm going back and forth between both, but I just wanted to show you guys what I'm talking about now. When I exited the trade, right, price kept on going up and started consolidating, right? So now, family, this is what I wanted to show you guys now. So I showed you guys the 9% increase on this drop, yeah, and why I jumped in. It was a false break on the DXY. DXY started rising again, I jumped in for the sell. Then it got to the point where it swept the liquidity here and here. So in other words, people's monies were taken, people's stop losses were taken. Then I jumped in for another buy, you know, because the DXY was turning around, yeah, after that sweep of the low, of the money, of the liquidity, right? And then I left that trade here, because like I said, I'm doing, look, these are 1 to 3 R2Rs, you know, you can be so happy 1 to 3 R2Rs. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys how patience pays in these markets. How patience pays in these markets, family, yeah? So price is consolidating right now. You guys can see a range in market right now. You can see that range in market here, yeah? So now price is consolidating. What do you do when you see consolidation, yeah? So first of all consolidation means is that they're accumulating orders on both sides, yeah? So all consolidation means is that they're accumulating orders on both sides, up and down. Whenever it goes to the top side, it's activating the sellers. Whenever it comes to the bottom side, it's activating the buyers, right? And they just continue to do that for as long as it wants, right? But as you can see here, this candlestick right here, this wick right here, this wick, yeah, shot up above the zone. Guess what? In doing so, it's hit the stop losses for all these sellers right here, okay? Anyone who was selling here, it hit their stop losses. So grab that money, grab the liquidity, right? It grabbed all of that stuff. Let me quickly move this, actually make it an arrow. So it grabbed all that stuff down here, right? And activated the breakout buyers. So in doing that, this is what it did. So it stopped the sellers out, activated the buyers, dragged price back down, stopped the buyers out. So in other words, it's grabbed your money on both sides. You see it, right? So we got the liquidity run up here, right? So then what happens next? Price then breaks up above the zone. A very strong bullish candle. One of my team members said that it had broken the zone and it had come back down to test the resistance zone as support, right? So I just said to them, look, patience pays. Look at this. It's run the liquidity on this side. So in other words, it's taking your money, all the sellers who were selling from there. But what has it not done? It has not taken the money on the bottom side yet. You see it? It's not taking the money on the bottom side yet, yeah? So although it's broken the zone, yeah, and it's come back down to retest the zone, I was not happy. So I literally just said, no, chill, relax. You know why? Because right now, that liquidity on the bottom side has not been grabbed yet. So we can relax and wait for that to happen. So guys, this is when we was on a 5-minute time frame. Let's see if I can show you on a 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame. Boom. Sweet stuff. Yeah. So this, look at this. This is it. So look, it did all of that, yeah? 5-minute time frame now, you can see it, yeah? Came back down into the zone. So some people would have gone in for buys right there. Guys, relax, be patient. It's not run the liquidity on the bottom side yet. There's liquidity here. There's people's money sitting down here, right? And we know the bank's job is to take your money. They want your P's. They want your P's, right? So all you have to do is this. Be patient. Wait for price to come back down, grab the money on this lower end. Look at that grab. It grabbed it. Grabbed the money, yeah, with that whip. Just literally snatched everybody's money. So it grabbed all the people that were buying. So every single person that was buying and put their stop loss right beneath the zone, stopped them out. All the breakout sellers, you know, who were like, if price is going to break through the zone, I'm selling it, yeah, activated them, and what did it do? Stop them out. Do you understand, right? Or would have stopped them out here. Well, either here, or here. Would have stopped them out anyway, right? I said to the guys, look, price is all here at the time, right? So I literally said, this is where we want to jump in. This is what we're looking at right here. Price coming beneath the zone, taking the liquidity, and then we jump in. So this is where we jumped in. So let me just put the wick here. It was like this. Boom, yeah? So we jumped in for the wick entry, yeah? So guys, this is how patience pays now. So let me show you something, right? So look at this as well, family. If we had jumped in for the buy down here, our stop loss would have had to be, let's just double check. Let's just say from here to here, 34 pips. But because we jumped in from here, okay, our stop loss was half that, 15 pips, right? And we was able to use the 15 pip stop loss and not get stopped out. Let's do the maths, family. Let's do the damn maths, yeah? So we're gonna do maths for both positions now, right? So this is how patience pays. This is how patience can pay you in these markets, right? So look, we're gonna do one position from here. Okay, so this is where some, you know, people would have jumped in for the buy, and they would have put their stop loss probably beneath here. Let's just say that they put their stop loss to where we put our stop loss, yeah. And then this is their TP zone, which would have hit their TP, right? So let's check it out now, family. This one is a 1 to 1.59, 1 to 1.59 R to R. You would have had to risk 36 pips to gain 57 pips, yeah? So let's do the maths. Let's bring out the calculator tool, calculator, boom. So that's a 1.5, yeah? So let's do the maths now, yeah? So we got 1.59, right? Times 3, yeah? You would have gained 4.77% on your account if you had jumped in early, yeah? If you weren't patient, if you didn't know what was going on, you would have gained 4.7% on your account in this one trade, right? So roughly 4.7% on your account on this on the entry from this zone right here, on that entry, yeah. So I'm gonna do this actually to make it a lot more neater. I'm gonna do this, boom. So let's just do this, text, boom, let's go, text. This would have been a 4.77% increase, yeah, on your account, boom. So let's put it right underneath as well, boom, sweet stuff. That's a 4.7 increase on your account if this was you, yeah, if you jumped in off the break and retest of the top of the zone. But if you were patient, yeah, in these markets, yeah, and you waited for price to come and run out that liquidity first and then jumped in, you would have gained 15%. I'm not even gonna do the maths on this. In fact, let's do the maths, okay? Let's just do the maths anyway. Let's just do it. Boom, let's go. So we got, what was that? That's 5.04 times 3%, boom. 15.12% on your account. So that would have been a 15.12% increase in your account. So family, you was able to gain nearly 11%, yeah, roughly between 10 to 11% more money because you was literally more patient in these markets, or you understood the markets more, okay? So because you was more patient in these markets, you was able to gain nearly 11% more than the person who was impatient. You see it? So they were both risking 3% of their account, right? But in this case, look at that TP hit of how many pips was that? This was roughly about 78 pips. So 15.12% increase in account when you was patient, 4.77 increase in account when you was impatient, okay? So don't get me wrong, family. This guy and that guy, look, we're still winning. We're still winning. This guy's not doing stuff wrong. We're still winning. He or she still gained 4.77% on account. This person here was a bit more patient in the market, so he was able to gain a lot more of a percentage increase on their account. So guys, this is how patience pays in these markets, family. Patience pays in these markets, as simple as that, yeah? So if you're more patient in these markets, you can gain a lot more money in these markets, family, yeah? So percentages, you know me, I love trading percentages right now. Oh, and by the way, I did have a loss. No, I did have a loss, actually. Let's delete this stuff real quick, just to let you know. So I did jump in for a sell on GBPUSD, roughly, I think it was in here, or it's in this zone right here, and it just stopped me out. It did stop me out, so that was a little 3% loss. So that was a 9% increase, that was a 9% increase. We were 3% loss, which is a 50% increase altogether, plus this 15%, so that's a 30% increase on the account, family. Absolutely crazy, yeah? Literally all in one day as well. So this will happen when? On the 23rd of April, and this happened on the 23rd of April. So this all happened between 23rd of April from 7 in the morning, or roughly about 6 in the morning, right? All the way to, where did it hit RTP? At 3:20 in the afternoon, right? So literally just a few hours, and boom, look at that, 30% increase on the whole account.
So you guys saw how your boy was able to just rinse off GU. Sometimes we rinse off a pair, sometimes we hold one position, okay? That is the video done. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. You might as well vibes with your boy. Come join the family if you like the content. You understand? Come vibes with your boy. So anyway guys, thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the like button. Remember to turn on my notifications so you guys are aware whenever I release these bangers. And until next time, don't sleep, fam. Do it, babes.